Code Overload. This is our fourth video. Today we're going to be talking about some more HTML tags. But first off, let's start with introductions. My name is Jason.
My name is Abhigat.
And my name is Dayan.
And in this video, we'll be looking at some of the basic tags in HTML. We covered some of the tags in our previous video, but in this we'll be looking at a few more tags
such as emphasis, bold, strong, break, mark, and strike through.
So let's get into it. Okay, so to start, I'll just go into the code overload folder. I'll create a new folder and I'll call this stylistic tags. Because all the tags that we'll be covering in this video are mainly used for styling the text. So now that I've created this folder, I'll go back to Visual Studio Code, open folder, and it will take me to this folder in which I'll just click on stylistic tags and open. Now over here I'll create a new file. I'll call this index.html. And as we learned in the previous video, we're supposed to start any HTML code with doctype HTML. And here, as you can see, it's the first option that comes up. Now, within this, I'll create the HTML tag. And here, I'll create the body tag. Before the body, I'll also create a head tag. And we've learned about all these tags in the last video, so make sure to check that out before you go ahead with this one. And within this, I'll create a title tag. I'll call this more tags. Here we'll start our tutorial. So the first tag that we'll talk about is the emphasis tag.
So how you write the emphasis tag is you put the brackets and you write EM, and inside that you can write any text you want. So for example, I like cars. So what emphasis does is that it italicizes the text, but it's different from another tag which is called italicize. It's I. So you can use italicize the I tag anywhere in between a sentence, but you can only start and end emphasis tag, and you can't have anything before or after that.
So for example, before this, I'll create an h1 tag, and here I'll say this text is, and I'll give a space. So now what the italics tag does is I can take this piece of content and I can put it within the h1 tag, and this italics, the word italics will be italicized, and we'll show you the output at the end of the video. So the next tag that we'll talk about is the bold tag. So basically what the bold tag does is it, as the name suggests, it makes the content bold. So for example, the sentence is this is bold, and yeah, the next tag is strong.
So what strong does is it makes the text bold and sort of italicized. This is a feature which is basically like bold, but it's different in a sense, and we'll show you this in the end of the video. So make sure to stay tuned. So strike-through is basically where there will be a line which is striking through the text that is written. So strike-through is basically is just an S. So yeah, and we can write this is a strike. This text is struck through.
So the next tag is the break tag, and to write this, I'll just have to write BR. And here, what this tag does is it creates an enter, so it creates a space between, for example, this text and any text after that. And you will see this. You'll see how this works while we check the output in the end.
Additionally, this is an example of one of the tags that doesn't require an ending tag. If you just put BR in between anything, like you don't need a starting and ending tag like all of the other tags. you can put another BR also. So we're going to put 3 BRs, and you can see the difference. It doesn't show an error. That means that the tag is a complete tag in and of itself.
Okay, so next up is the mark tag. So this tag basically highlights whatever you're saying and whatever's written inside of it. So let's just write inside of it, this is highlighted. And soon you'll be able to see the output for all these tags after we run the program.
Okay, now to run the program, I'll right click on this index.html, and the first thing that comes up is open with live server. So when I press this, it will open a new tab in Google Chrome, and you can see all the text. So the first example uh, is emphasis, and you can see how the text is italicized, and the next tag is italics, and you can see how like all this part of the text was written in H1, while this italics portion, it was written in the H1 tag as in the I tag, as you can see here. Underneath that, we can see uh, a bold tag, and right beside that is the strong tag, and it's visible that there is no difference between the two, so you can use it interchangeably. Next is the strike through tag. As you can see, there's a line between this text, and after that there are these three gaps, as you can see, and that is because of the use of the break tag over here. And finally, we have the mark tag, in which the text gets highlighted, and you can see it here. As you can see, the text is highlighted in yellow, and here, as you can see, it says more tags on the top, because that's what I put in the title tag.
That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot.
Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and see you later.